Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, and it's Monday, and that means mail day. Got some slabs here to show off, some nice Hall of Fame autographs, some future Hall of Famer autograph, and I've been thinking. First of all, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Kind of been out of the picture for a few days, watching some videos, but certainly not doing any content. But I hope everybody had a safe and fun Christmas. We did as a family. It was great. So very different, but still great nonetheless, just to be with friends and family. So that's over with. Now we got the new year to look forward to, which is coming up at the end of this week. And I don't know, I've thought about doing kind of a year-end recap video, but in terms of what I picked up for my collection, but I don't know. I'm really debating whether or not to do that. I don't think I'm going to. I am thinking about doing kind of a year-end recap of the hobby for 2020 and kind of going through some of my thoughts about the hobby and what's going on and what I think 2021 might look like, different than 2020. And so we'll see. Let me know what you think down below, what you'd like to see. I do know that I went through, because on my PSA set registry I can list when I purchased a card, and I try to do that just to track kind of timing of things and what I paid for it and stuff like that on a slab. And I know that I picked up just about 500 different slabs for my collection this year, which is absolutely crazy. Did that by in terms of like doing a recap of my best pickups. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. So we'll see. Anyway, what else? The Cowboys actually have a chance to make the playoffs. If you would have told me 6 weeks ago that was possible, I would have told you were absolutely crazy. And here we are. They got to beat the Giants on Sunday, and the Washington football team. Look, they're the Redskins until they actually have another name. Till the Redskins need to lose to the Phillies, which I can't believe I'm actually going to be rooting for the Phillies to win a game. Although we just destroyed them yesterday, so I guess that's fine. Now they can go win next week. We just didn't need them to win yesterday, and they didn't. And that's crazy. And then, okay, look, admittedly, sometimes I can be an idiot. I was watching my video back, and I realized that I called the Philadelphia Eagles the Phillies not just once, but multiple times. Yeah. I did that last night on the phone, too, with Ray from Philly. I was calling them the Phillies. The Eagles need to beat the Washington Redskins this weekend. The Eagles. I do know that. I don't know what was wrong with me a minute ago, but hey, back to the video. Basketball season has started, so it's a really fun time of year to kind of get back into sports again. And football's been going on for a while, but just now we got multiple sports happening, and then baseball will be here before we know it, and all that kind of stuff. One other year-end thing. I have been getting asked a lot if I'm going to be doing the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame next year, and the answer is yes, I'm going to be doing that. Criticism comes as it may. That'll be happening probably in late January, early February is when you can expect a video announcing that balloting is open. But I just wanted to get that out there and kind of clear up any confusion that people might have. That is going to happen. And if you don't know what that is, because you're new to YouTube or new to the community or whatever, just go search my old baseball collector for YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, YouTube Hall of Fame or whatever, and you'll find plenty of videos about it and probably plenty of other people's videos about it with their opinions about that process. So that'll be early next year. And that's kind of it. That's enough babbling. Let's get to some cards. Let's look at some cards. Hang on. All right, here we go. So this first one's kind of funny because I didn't order this card, and well, it's an 89 Fleer Randy Johnson, which is in and of itself not the worst card in the world, but I didn't order it. I ordered another card from a seller, and he sent me that one, the one that I actually ordered, and then this came in a separate package, both addressed to me, and I saw an invoice inside. It was for another person, and I said, look, I emailed the guy through eBay, and I said, hey, I'll send this card on to the proper buyer. I didn't even look at the card, honestly. I just looked that it wasn't for me. And he said, no, just keep it. I already made it right with the original buyer. And so, I mean, a PSA 4 89 Fleer Randy Johnson. Now, ironically, I didn't have a Fleer Randy Johnson rookie, so I guess I have one now in terms of being in a slab. And this is a famous card because sometimes there's a Marlboro ad pictured on the back. This one is completely blacked out. That's what that means on there. So I guess I'll just kind of stick it in the collection and just have one. But interesting story there. It always pays to be honest. You definitely want to do that wherever you can in life, for sure. Next one is this 1981 Topps team card of the Tigers. This is a team that was just about to begin their, great run. They won the 84 World Championship, World Series. Alan Trammell, Lou Whitaker, Kirk Gibson, Jack Morris, and then, of course, Mr. Sparky Anderson is their manager. So got that. Oop, dropped the slab. A couple of these, I don't actively try to go get these, but if I see them and they're cheap, this was $5.50, so I'll pick them up because they do technically picture Hall of Famers on them. You've got a whole series through 75 Topps just commemorating the different MVP award winners, and it shows their Topps card in that year. So this is from the 59 most valuable players. You had Ernie Banks and Nellie Fox, those are kind of cool. So again, I'll pick those up when I can. Here's another one, and it's the 65. These were all from one auction, so it was combined shipping. I think this one was $7, so $7.50, something like that. So sure, Willie Mays on a card, you bet. I'll do that. And then the rest are autographs, and I kind of went on a little I guess I was feeling nostalgic about 1983. See, I was in 3rd grade in 1983. So here we've got an 83 Topps Gaylord Perry, slabbed and autographed. This was under, I think it was $18 shipped. So these are all from the same seller. And you can hardly get it graded for that. So or authenticated, I guess is the proper word, because it's technically not graded. It's simply authenticated. I also got the Jim Rice. Same seller had that. So I picked that up. Not the most beautiful Jim Rice signature I've ever seen, but it's there. And then I got a Paul Molitor. So that was cool to get those. Add those to the player era run. I think I'm at 250 or something player era autographs from Topps. And I got a couple of other player era autographs, but they're not Topps. But I saw them and they were cheap enough that I just didn't want to pass them up. Here's a Carlton Fisk on an 83 Donruss. I told you I had a thing about 1983 going on. And then another 1983 is this 83 Donruss Dave Winfield. I just love the way cards, player era cards, especially from my childhood, look when they're signed. There's just something about that combination of things that makes my heart smile, and I try to pick them up whenever I can because I just love them so much. And then this last autograph, man, I've been looking for this particular card for a really long time, and I finally just bit the bullet, and I certainly overpaid for this. If you ask my buddy JT, he would tell you that I overpaid for it. But I kind of looked at it as one of those, look, it's expensive. I think it was $90, $89, something like that. And that's a lot for this card in terms of relative to previous sales, but it's usually a $50 to $70 card. But it was the only one that was on eBay, and it was the only one that had been on eBay for quite a while. And I wanted to add Miggy to my 5-star run because I'm trying to get all of the kind of future lock Hall of Famer guys on their 5-star autographs now while they're cheaper. And I just love the 5-star autographs. 2012 is my favorite year of 5-star, even with all the chipping problems and whatnot, the quality control that happened in 2012. I don't care. I still love the design, the simplicity of it. And they're all on card autographs, and they're just really cool. And so I was able to get this finally. I'm glad to own it. I'm really, I want to do 2 showcases this week. I hate it when my recording gets interrupted by a phone call. I know, like a lot of you guys, I should be putting my phone on silent or putting it on airplane mode or something when I record, but I don't. So again, I was saying I want to do 2 showcases this week because, again, we lost a Hall of Famer just a couple days ago, Phil Necro passed away, so I want to do a showcase of what cards and stuff I have of him. So sad to just see how many guys are dying. I mean, that's the 7th Hall of Famer that's died this year. And then I want to do a 5-star autograph showcase because I just love them. And, let me know what you want to see about that, if you'd like to see that. So that's it for now. Hope everybody has a safe and happy new year. Be good out there. We'll talk to you soon, and keep collecting.